Selfish people's traits and what to learn from them. A selfish person is someone who is overly concerned with themselves. They have a terminally self-absorbed mindset, and they do things to serve themselves, even if they harm others. A people pleaser is the complete opposite of a selfish person. They act selflessly but neglect themselves. Welcome back to channel. If you are new here, consider subscribing for more content like this. Now let's begin. 1. They are concerned only with their own needs. A selfish person puts themselves first. It doesn't matter what others are going through. The person will care about how it affects them. Maybe you have dealt with people like this, and were frustrated by their behavior. If you've had a lifetime of acting selflessly, at your own expense, perhaps it's time to put your needs first. 2. They have a sense of entitlement. What we can learn from our selfish friends: take time to identify the areas where you deserve more credit or compassion. Practice stating your boundaries to your partners and practice saying no to people who ask you for things you don't deserve. Selfish people will take what they think they deserve and reject anything less. 3. They rarely feel remorseful. Empathy is a great trait to have, and I would never tell you to ditch it completely. But don't apologize for everything. Try catching yourself the next time you're about to say sorry, and really think about if you need to apologize or not. 4. They don't care about consequences. If you're a people pleaser, it's likely that you've stifled a lot of your dreams for the sake of others. You'll end up empty and resentful if you keep doing this. Inject a bit of self-centered energy and go for what you want, without caring for the consequences. 5. They rarely consider the feelings of others. Selfish people are selfish because they don't care about the thoughts and feelings of others. This may be a valuable lesson for those who worry too much about how others see them. People don't think about you as much as you think about yourself, so don't worry so much about other people's opinions. If you like the content so far, be generous and gently smash the like button, and subscribe for more. Thanks. Let's continue. 6. They will do anything to get what they want. Selfish people will gladly step on others to achieve what they think they deserve. If you have a goal you desperately want to achieve, be aware that there will be obstacles. Without putting others down, you can learn from selfish people by putting effort into overcoming whatever obstacles come your way. 7. They need to be the most important person in the room. Selfish people may feel that they are the most important person in any group. Since they care little for the opinions of others, selfish people think of others as below them. While putting others below you is not a good personality trait, we can learn to place a little more importance on our opinions. 8. They are not above manipulation. Manipulation itself is simply the art of persuasion and conversation, used for selfish means. As a people pleaser, you've likely found yourself wondering why you're doing so much for them. It's likely you've been caught in this selfish person's manipulation tactics. 9. They naturally have a self-centered personality. If you have a problem with being overly giving in relationships, you might find something valuable in this trait. One who is selfish behaves the way they do because of their innate self-absorbed personality. Take some time to evaluate the direction of your life, your goals, and your feelings. 10. They don't share easily. Think about if the person will actually appreciate it or give it back to you. If not, be selfish and keep it to yourself. Thoughtful and compassionate people give generously, but they should also set boundaries with their time and affection. 11. They do what they want, no matter who's watching. A selfish person is not good at listening to what others say. A selfish person will make sure that they can eat chicken, even if it means convincing the group or even going alone. What we can learn: try indulging in the foods and hobbies that you love. You don't always have to do what others want you to do. 12. They don't care about what you think. While reading the room is a good trait to have, people pleasers may overvalue their friends' opinions at the expense of true freedom. Selfish people do what they want, because they truly do not care for the opinions of others if they contradict their own. At worst, they will viciously cut down anyone who opposes their ideas. 13. They are uncaring about the needs of others. It's noble to want to solve people's problems, but don't let it drain your mental and emotional energy. Selfish people are not the type of people that you come to when you have problems or want to express your feelings about something. Not everyone that comes to you with a sob story deserves your time. 14. They will not show you their weak side. A selfish person is very guarded when it comes to showing vulnerability. They would rather have others think of them as smart than risk looking like a fool. When you share your vulnerabilities, make sure you're sharing them with the right people. Not everyone has your best interests at heart. 15. They do not accept criticism. Selfish people do not accept criticism kindly. They won't even hear the good kind of criticism. Selfish people react badly to even well-meaning constructive criticism. Learn to walk away when someone is saying something negative to you or about you, especially when you know that you are trying your best. I hope you learned something new today. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for more content like this. See you in the next video.